everybody! こんにちは。It's Sana. Have you ever felt anger that you couldn't help flying off the handle at the slightest provocation? Yes, everybody has. Anger is the fundamental emotion not only for humans but also animals. Yet, very unpleasant, difficult to handle, regretful, and surely unwelcome. Today, let's take a look at this emotion, anger. This is the channel hosted by Sana, Japanese Buto dancer, performance artist, and yoga teacher, giving some tips about how to deal and keep balance of your body, soul, and mind from practical way to spiritual way. Emotion of anger is created in limbic system. This is primitive part of the brain, so that monkeys, dogs, even lizards have this part. It is responsible for emotions like anger, fear, frightfulness, also instinct. Emotion life is largely housed in limbic system. It is buried in such a deeper part of the brain. There must be a reason why human, mammals, and also even reptile have this system. You might have seen before monkeys or dogs get angry and showing their fang when they don't get their food, for example, or they have problem with their territories. They get mad quickly when they don't get what they want, feel uncomfortable or danger. They need to have this fire up instinct to survive. When a lizard, for example, is in a danger to be eaten, he has to make a quick decision either to fight against the predator or to cut his tail as a scapegoat and run to save his life. If he is super relaxed and yawning, he can be dead in a second. They need to have the instinct to know the danger and ability to react quickly. Anger actually helps their lives in this case. Let me explain you what is happening in your body. When you get angry, you get a burst of adrenaline and noradrenaline. That makes to have a fast pulse and increase blood flow. You get extraordinary strength called adrenaline rush. There are a lot of stories and cases about the extraordinary strengths. A lady managed to carry her massive furniture in the fire from the house, or a young boy lifted up a car to save his grandpa, and so on. It is also called hysterical strength. Anger, emotion, is not a bad thing. We do have it and we live with it. But this emotion, anger, doesn't only have a good side, but also disadvantage, especially for human who lives in a group. Human and also monkeys decided to have cooperative group living to survive, so that we need to communicate each other, and we cannot always rely on animal instinct and being spontaneous about emotion. For successful group living, we gain part of the brain frontal lobe. This brain area central to make a rational judgment, to think logically, and also controlling emotion. Monkeys have big one, but size of human frontal lobe is beyond compare. We have a rational mind and intelligence because of the frontal lobe. So for human, emotion of anger is happened in cerebral limbic system, and it is controlled in frontal lobe. We are born to get angry, but also we are born to be able to control the anger. However, there is a trap that we need to be aware of. 6 seconds. This is a time between when you get instant anger and your frontal lobe gets active. It takes 6 seconds between animal instinct to the human rationality. And the 6 seconds, you can have a lot of imagination, and you can also do many things to make your situation worse. You should avoid to act automatically. Hold it, hold it. You are a human being. Wait 6 seconds and do not let animalistic instinct or reflective thoughts to take over you during this time. After this time, you should be able to make decision about your emotion based on yourself, who is part of society. Human consciousness should create the situations. Here, I give you 6 steps how to make it through this evil 6 seconds. 1. Count 6 in your mind. Concentrate and visual the numbers in your mind. It shuts out your unwelcome thoughts and moderate your temper. 2. Inhale and exhale deeply. It avoids elevation of your blood pressure and help to pull together of yourself. 3. Close your eyes. You don't have to see what made you angry. 4. Take a cold drink. It cools you down physically and emotionally. 5. Leave the place. Many things can irritate you in a state of high emotion. Leave the place and get some fresh air. 6. Think about the loved one. Don't explode your emotion, but think about your beloved one. What would he or she think about the consequences? 6 seconds can be very long, but this is the length of the time that distinguishes human from other animals. Last of all, I would like to read the quotations from Horatius, poet from ancient Roman time. Anger is a momentary madness, so control your passion or it will control you. People have an idea of anger since back in the day. In this video, I have talked how to deal the first moment of anger, but there are different kinds of angers too. I hope to make other videos soon. If you enjoyed the video today, please like and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much and see you next time. またね。
見慣れたドア開け